What's up guys, it's been quite some time and I'm back with another video, and today it's a let's play video of Dauntless. But not only that, it's against the Ragetail Gnasher, which I consider is a great time to be doing Dauntless videos since the recent crossplay release between consoles and PC. And I must say it's been a grand time playing with PlayStation players and Xbox players alike. Now before I jump into the rundown of the Ragetail Gnasher and throw some tips and hints like I usually do in my Monster Hunter videos, I want to give a quick shout out to PL, which is just Phoenix Labs, for the straight up persistency on fixing bugs and smacking away quay times as fast as they could, and it's hard to ignore their passion. I certainly don't necessarily think these guys were expecting to get a flood of players, to be honest, and with that all being said, it was a job well done, and do note there are still more issues to be hashed out, like the Scorchstone Helion melting FPS on console right now, which they are currently looking into as we speak. Now with that all said and done, let's talk about the beaver boy, the dire behemoth, the Ragetail Gnasher. He is certainly a wall for some players due to his pure aggression, and not only that, those pesky ass Ragetail explosions that can fix onto your current positioning until you evade or move away. It can be tricky for new players, to be honest. The Ragetail Gnasher comes with a few moves that can all be avoided. The first move I'll be talking about is his tailspin move. He has two variations of this move, so be careful. One will require a single dodge/roll, and the second variation is a full-blown 360 tailspin, so be careful with that, which can be dodged with double rolling or simply just rolling away from his tail. You can either play like me and be aggressive throughout the fight, or just keep it into a safe play and just dodge and return to him and continue damaging him. Now there are more moves with this guy, and I'll be talking about his sliding move where he sticks his head out like a game of whack-a-mole. Well, lucky us, this is a perfect opportunity to get our interrupts in, aka booping or booping thy snoot. I have to admit this interrupt is a bit tough though, but with enough discipline and timing, you should be able to get this down. And just to show you what a successful Ragetail Gnasher interrupt looks like, I will show you on the screen. I also forgot to mention, whenever you see the exclamation point on the behemoth's head, it is a clear indication of when you can interrupt the behemoth. Next, let's talk about his body slam moves and his tail slapping moves. Firstly, his body slam move. First, he will pause for a second or two and to proceed to look at your character while lowering his head and backing one foot up before launching himself into a spiral-like body slam, which will also leave a Ragetail explosion, which can be avoided, so remember this explosion will be fixated on your position until you move away from it. Next is his tail slapping move. This one's a bit different since he can either slap his tail on the ground 4 or 5 times. He usually does his tail slapping move in his rage state, but he can also do it normally, but he only usually slaps the ground once with his tail, and not as much as when he's enraged. To dodge this, I usually just roll out of the way right when his body jumps up. You can also roll right between his feet before his tail comes slamming down on the ground, having you positioned at the Gnasher's face. The next set of moves are rather simple to avoid, and they are simple foot stomping moves, although there are two variations of it. One variation is when he's entering his rage state, he will stomp his feet a few times and cause Ragetail explosions on each foot. To catch this animation, he will lift one foot slowly and start to turn the reddish coating like any other behemoth would when they are enraged. And the other variation is just a simple foot stomp that can be dodged just by rolling at the proper time. If you're wondering what I'm using, I'm currently using a Raging Blade plus 10 with 500 total power, and it comes with a plus 3 Rage Hunter, which gives a plus 15% damage against enraged behemoths. As for armor, all my gear is Gnasher gear plus 10, and with a total resistance of 500. As for skills, I'm using plus 6 Rage Hunter, plus 6 Tough, plus 5 Bloodless, plus 4 Knockout King, plus 3 Etheric Frenzy, plus 3 Insulated, plus 3 Shell Shock, Resist, and finally plus 2 Medic. That's a lot of skills. Now, obviously, you can create your own skills that you think are better against the Ragetail Gnasher. I, on the other hand, just threw on this gear set, and I must say it isn't a bad set at all. Anyways, with that all being said and done, I'm gonna get going, guys, and let you finish the rest of the video, and until next time, I will see you Slayers later. Peace.